was Pom Poko performing their single Like a Lady. And now, welcome Pom Poko, welcome to our studio. We're now gonna have a little chat about your new album, Cheater, which is your second studio album. And we're gonna talk about your music, how do you make it, how do you get the ideas, and where are your music going? Well, Pom Poko, I have to ask you, finally your second studio album is out. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very excited.
We are excited.
Great!
Yeah, it's been 2 years since our last album, so it's very cool to show people our new music.
Yeah, I can imagine. Have you changed a lot?
No, I don't think so. It's
No?
the same band.
Maybe matured? Is that the right term?
So, will you call your first album Unmature?
Childish, maybe.
Childish.
Maybe a bit childish.
So, this album is for the adults,
Yeah.
for the adult within the child.
I think you should have written the press release.
Yeah, you should have. For the adult within the child.
The adult version of Pom Poko.
You guys have such great fans. And what can they expect in this new album?
They can expect, I guess, Pom Poko music, like normal Pom Poko music, but also I think we have gone to our extremes a bit more, that we've, instead of cramming everything into one tune, we have sort of honed all the tunes so they are a bit more unique, maybe, or like, yeah, they are themselves, just themselves. They don't try to be anything else.
More variation?
Maybe the same amount
same
of variation.
Yeah.
Medium amount.
So, 2 years has passed since your last album. What is the difference between this album, Cheater, and your last album, Birthday?
I think in terms of recording, I think the biggest difference is that most of the tunes we haven't really played live, so we've had to work on them a lot in the studio and in writing, and I think they're perhaps a bit more like honed in on every tune has its a character that we try to hone in on. I don't know. It's really hard to know.
It's hard to say.
Did you guys, with this album, do something that they had never have done before? A new instrument, or like some new vocals, or anything?
Yeah.
We have some piano on the one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our last album.
You heard it here first. Piano. So the title of this album is something I happen to know quite a lot about. Cheating, or Cheater as it's named. Tell us, why was the title Cheater?
Yeah, it's from Mario Tennis, or it was first coined there. Waluigi, he's the evil version of Luigi, the brother of Mario, Super Mario. And he says that everyone is cheating, and he says when he loses a point in tennis, he says like cheater. So.
He has a really like inferiority complex.
Yeah,
So
like us.
if he loses, it's everyone else's fault, and if he wins, it's because the others cheated less. So he has a really nice attitude about life.
Yeah.
Inspiring attitude.
Yeah. It's very inspiring.
That's amazing. I love Italy.
Okay, good to hear.
Have you ever been?
No.
Yeah,
we did.
We
did
actually
record.
recorded some of the album in Italy.
No way!
That's
That's
true.
amazing to hear. So, tell us a little bit more about your new album. Do you guys have a favorite track?
Yeah, we probably have different favorite tracks, I
Yeah.
guess.
What's yours?
I think for me, it's the last track on the album. It's called The Body Level. It almost has like a 70s prog rock vibe, kind of like Fleetwood Mac meets Pom Poko, I think. And I love that. Lots of vocal harmonies and beautiful melodies.
And a lot of people love Fleetwood Mac.
Exactly. That's why we made that song. How about you guys?
I think my favorite song is Andrew. I think it's a very nice song. I really like.
Who is Andrew?
Lots of different people are named Andrew.
Well, I imagine that to be true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my favorite is Look, just because it's I don't know how we managed to write that song. It's a mystery, but it happened, and I think it's like just that somehow we managed to make so extremely different parts work together. So I really like that one.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's a great answer.
My answer is also Andrew.
Also Andrew.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Well, it's okay.
Okay. Because in the beginning, when we were recording, I actually considered it to be the only good song on the album. They were okay. There are other songs, but then I knew that that Andrew was a good tune. But then, so it kind of. But the other songs were also great. But Andrew is still the one I think is my favorite.
That's good. It gave you a sense of security.
Yeah.
How did you decide to write a new album?
We didn't really decide it. I think we just started immediately after. I mean, we were recording this album before the last album was released.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a decision, I think. It was just like
Reaction.
a reaction.
But how is it? What is the music you listen to, which is farthest away from Pom Poko's music?
I got actually on the top of my list for 2020, the #1 artist was Taylor Swift.
Oh,
And
Folklore album?
Huh?
The Folklore album?
No, I don't like that one. It's like the old albums, Fearless.
Oh,
That's great.
That's really good.
It's nice that you support indie artists.
Yes.
Yeah, really cool.
I don't know about you guys.
I had an album called Seljefløyta on my #2. It's 3 Norwegian men, and they play. It's a flute made from a tree called selje, and they play all 3 of them, the entire album, and they play like Norwegian tunes.
Wow.
So I guess that's. But we're starting to get there, I guess, in that direction.
In the flute direction.
Yeah, in the music.
In a way, but that's foreshadowing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
There will be some flute music at some point.
Yeah.
Well, that might be your next album.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So what's next is flutes.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Any other blow instruments?
No.
Yeah, actually, but blow instruments. It's really blowing instruments. It's we already recorded a blow instrument on Jazz Baby, which is an old song. The jaw harp. We used that.
Oh yeah, right.
And I recently bought a new one, so we might try to use that.
Yeah.
A better one, which can make more than one sound. So yeah, that's
It's the instrument where you down, do like this.
Yeah.
Flutes and jaw harp.
You guys know so much about music. It's great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We got a question from a fan asking,
Hello, Pom Poko. I was wondering, how did you get together as a band?
I think Jonas knows that story best because it was kind of his doing.
Yeah, it was me, Ola, and Martin, and me. We were already playing in a band, and then someone I knew wanted me to gather some musicians to play at a literature festival in Trondheim, where we were living at the time. And she wanted me to play anything, or she said I could play anything.
But you asked if we wanted to play punk.
Punk? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think.
I might have said that, but I don't think I thought much about that. Yeah, so that's how it started, and we played at that festival. It was the ending party of the festival, and it was that simple. From that point, we just continued playing.
Hi. If you could record an album of covers, which song/artist would you include and why?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something old, something like from the Baroque or something classical. I don't know, because it's you can mold it and you can shape it however you want without really, or like the material can be done in so many different ways.
Yeah, and probably some Beach Boys tunes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hello. I know you guys are named after a Ghibli film, Pom Poko, but why and how did you guys decide on the title? It's one of my favorite movies, as are you one of my favorite bands. But what are your guys' favorite Ghibli film? If you could choose, if you could choose another film than Pom Poko.
Oh.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah, we
It was two
chose
questions.
Good
Yeah.
questions.
two questions. We chose Pom Poko because we were playing. No, we were.
We're going to play. We're signing up for a festival, I think.
Yeah.
And the deadline was at midnight that day.
The day after our first concert.
Yeah.
And we recorded our first song the same night as the first concert, and then we submitted it to the festival, and we needed a name, so we went into the Wikipedia page of Studio Ghibli
Yeah.
and looked through the titles.
Yeah.
And we liked Pom Poko. We hadn't seen the movie at that time, so we
No.
thought it just sounded cool. And then we saw it later.
It really fits, like
Yeah.
it fits how we want to write songs.
So
guess.
I think for me at least, I think that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
Hi. How did you guys get connected with your go-to artist, Erlend Peder? Does knowing that his art will accompany your music ever influence your musical aesthetics choices as you're writing?
Good
Yeah.
question.
That's a good question.
He is from the place where we went to folk college, which is kind of like a boarding school. And so we met him at the art gallery and the jazz concerts there. And I was a huge fan of the cartoon he made, which is called Rygg og Katt, Back and Cat. And he was really like rude but absurd. So I thought maybe he could create like really great art for music. Like he was really imaginative. So I would just reach out to him, and I think he has like, we usually just want to hear what he has to say about the music, so we just let him loose.
Yeah. He does whatever he wants, and
Yeah.
we always like it. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are dismissed.
Just keep your